Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live in Hiram, Georgia? Well, today this is the video for you. Today we are going to do a map tour, a Google map tour of Hiram, Georgia. Everything you need to know, a few highlights, a few key points about population, cost of living, average price of a home, popular streets, everything I think you need to know to or for moving to Hiram, Georgia. If you're considering moving to Hiram, Georgia, this is the video for you. So let's get right into it. My name is Tajh Walker. Enjoy the video. Okay, everyone, let's get right into it. So Hiram, Georgia, a small town just outside of Metro Atlanta, about, I'd say, a good 30 to 40 minutes, depending on where you are coming from. So let's start out with just looking at how far this is from Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. So as you guys can see here, we're about 31 miles away from Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, about 42 minutes, no traffic. Another popular location is the Battery, one of my favorite landmarks to always tap in there so folks can see. About 19.8 miles from the Battery, as you can see right here. So Hiram has a population of about 5,000 people, depending on what source you are referencing. But it is a small developing city with affordable home prices in between Dallas, Georgia, as you can see here. Let me get out my handy dandy tool. Boop, right here. Got Dallas, Georgia right here. Powder Springs right here. And then you have Hiram right here in the middle. So Hiram is kind of a hidden gem. Some folks are familiar with it, some folks are not, but it is in Paulding County. The only other city in Paulding County is Dallas, Georgia, that I'm familiar with. But Hiram is located in Paulding County, right here in between Powder Springs and Dallas, Georgia. So let's dive in here and share with you guys some information I think you would want to know. So where do we start? Where do we start? So as I mentioned before, Hiram, about 5,000 people, known primarily as a mix of old and new, and growing, one of the fastest growing cities in Metro Atlanta as well. Known as a railroad town, one of the things that it's known for, there's a railroad track that runs right through Hiram as well. And if we come down here, we will take my handy dandy tool and show you, I want to show you probably one of the streets you'll probably spend a lot of time on when you visit Hiram. So Hiram is located right here. And this street right here is probably where you're going to find all of your entertainment and things to do. So definitely a pro of Hiram, in my opinion, is the cost of living, the fact that it is growing, but it is not large quite yet. So, and you have plenty to do in terms of shops and retail and nice restaurants all along this street here, which is, I believe this is Jimmy Lee Smith Road. Jimmy Lee Smith Road, mouthful, right? You got a popular hospital here, which is Wellstar Paulding. And if you continue to go down this way, you will run into Six Flags, I-20, different things of that nature down this way. So in terms of entertainment, in terms of restaurants, things to do with your family, great places to eat, Jimmy Lee is a great road to be aware of. You got your Walmart, you got your Sam's Club, Target, Jimmy Nick's, Longhorn Steakhouse. As you can see, lots of restaurants, lots of things to do right here on this road. Huey Louie's, this place is awesome. Love this place. Great desserts there. I have been there personally. But if you're living in Hiram, one of the cons, I would say, is that there's not a whole lot to do in terms of nightlife. There's not a whole lot of access to the highway. So the closest highway that you're probably going to find if Hiram is here is you're going to have to head down Jimmy Lee down this way to get towards 20. So let me back out so you guys can see that. So here we go right here. So this is I-20 right here, which you guys can see is quite far away, right off where Six Flag is, and Hiram is up here. So you're gonna have to hop down 278 to get towards, to move towards a major highway. So that's a con. It's kind of in a place where you don't have easy access to a major highway, and not too popular in terms of public transportation. That's most of Georgia, in my opinion, but it is something to note. Small town, lots of shops and restaurants, things to do. But in terms of nightlife and entertainment, things of that nature, if you like to go out, have a good time, different things like that, you're probably going to have to travel into the city towards the Battery to do something like that. And you're going to have to probably travel a good 20 to 30 minutes to get to a major highway if that's something that is important to you. Even going up this way, you start going towards Dallas, heading up this way towards Ackworth, Lake Allatoona, and heading up this way, Lake Allatoona, and heading up this way towards Marietta. You have another popular highway that's still not super close. Whoops, let me minimize that. Sorry about that, guys. Whoops. There we go. Figured it out. Marietta, which is where the Brave Stadium is as well. Those are probably going to be to get to 75 here, which is another highway, which still proves my point once again that the major highways are not too close. So it is something to note as well. So let's hop over to some numbers that I think you guys want to know. Let's talk about the cost of living for Hiram really quickly. Let me get this back up. Basic housing costs and things of that nature. And I'll go over a few other popular places I think you guys want to know as well. So let me move my big head out the way, move it over here. So I'm going to share with you guys what I see here. So this is InfoSpark basic sales price right here on the bottom right. Get my tool out. So we're just going to look at sales price, average sales price, Hiram, Georgia, as compared to the entire MLS, which composes of almost 8 counties. We're looking specifically at residential detached, all sizes, all bedrooms, all years. And as you can see here, the average price point for Hiram is about $329,000 as of today, May 2023, this month. So not too bad, well below the average for a residential detached home as compared to the entire MLS. So very affordable, which is why I think this is one to be aware if you're looking for a beautiful home, or a home that's still affordable in the metro Atlanta area. So as we hop back over here, let me share with you guys some of the things to do. I know there's not a whole lot of nightlife and entertainment to do in Hiram. However, there are some really, really cool things that I want to bring you guys' attention to, which are... Okay, so first up, we're going to look at Creekside Golf Course. So Hiram is right here. If you are a golfer, this is a popular golf course that's in Hiram. Very nice. One of the places that you could consider if you live in Hiram. If you love golf, it is also a country club. In addition to that, the Silver Comet Trail is probably one of the most popular trails that run through Cobb County and Paulding County here. This trail right here, hope you guys can see it, is a walk bike path that I've mentioned several times in some of my other videos. If you go and take it all the way west, it leads all the way to Alabama. If you continue east here, it leads and drops off into Smyrna. And there is actually potential talk about it connecting all the way to the Beltline in the future. But this is a great trail. Lots of folks out there with their families, walking their dogs, riding their bikes. Something that if you are an outdoorsy person, you like to exercise, something to note in this particular trail runs through Hiram. So let's see what else we got. All right, everyone. So let me pull this back up right here for you guys. And there it is. So those are the two things that I wanted to share with you guys primarily. Creekside Golf Course and Country Club and the Silver Comet Trail. As I mentioned, Hiram is a small town, small population, very affordable, lots of outdoorsy things to do. If you are a outdoorsy person, you are not, a nightlife and major entertainment is not too important to you, but you like to hike, you like to walk, you like great restaurants, you like great retail, but you like that small town vibe that's not too far from the city, but close enough for you to get there. And it has affordable housing with a mix of old Georgia and a little bit of new, but slowly growing. Hiram may be a place for you to consider. So that is all I got for you guys in this video. I hope you guys found it. And there you have it. Everything that I think you need to know, or the highlights of moving to Hiram, Georgia. If you're considering Hiram, Georgia, a place to live, a place to move, a place to raise a family, a place to buy a home, I hope this video was helpful to you. Of course, let me know what you think in the comments. I hope this video brought value to you. Of course, my name is Tajh Walker, and I love the opportunity to show you around Hiram, Georgia. If you're considering Hiram or the surrounding cities, I probably have done a video like this highlighting those as well, which you can check out via some of the links that'll pop up around here shortly. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.